What's up, y'all? We're gonna be checking out Twin S. We got Word to the Wise. Word to the Wise, especially when it comes to Twin S. Twin S, he been back to back, especially when it comes to Twin S. But especially with his whole thing too, especially how he be really just giving it to a lot of the youth and stuff like that too. But especially how a lot of the music too that he makes, because the music he makes be going off of those, be going off tops. But we got Word to the Wise from Twin S, especially with this. Like I see something with the man. We got the whole thing going on with this. We got the violins and everything else too, and everything else going on, guitar and everything. But especially with Twin S from the Word to the Wise.
Aye, these bullets don't fall from the sky. Everyone knows it was me, they ain't got no proof, but they know what I'm like. Shorty flicked the weave when I stepped in the room and I
See, I like that how he says live. Like everyone knows that he's live, and that's a real thing too, because he is live. Like he's live. Like he always got it. Like he always got the scenes just like live lit. He always got it out there. Like especially with this too. Like it's just crazy to even see how he's coming. It's like he's coming from the jungle to end. Like to the jungle to end with his whole thing. Like he's coming from the jungle to end.
Aye, these bullets don't fall from the sky. Everyone knows it was me, they ain't got no proof, but they know what I'm like. Shorty flicked the weave when I stepped in the room and I looked in her eyes. She born in the trenches just like me. We're somewhat alike. I'm driving around in Mayfair and I'm looking for something to buy. I'm riding around this pagan block and I'm looking for something to buy. I don't care if I'm right or wrong. Hey, yo, rude boy, chat to me nice. Don't play with me, you'll play with your life. Hey, that's word to the wise. I ain't doing a lot, cause less is more.
Ooh.
Care if I'm right or wrong. Hey, yo, rude boy, chat to me nice. Don't play with me, you'll play with your life. Hey, that's word to the wise. I ain't doing a lot, cause less is more. My team got the cleanest sheet. If you don't believe me, go check that score. In Joe might know my face. I looked in his eyes and then looked on the floor. Twin H ain't military trained, but give him a dub. He's hitting them targets. Truth be told, he's ready for war. Don't play with me, be playing yourself. I play with a skeng and a stolen skirt. My Arabic ting got a Van Cleef on and the stones and the air look frozen. My young boy came fresh out the academy, itching to score like Foden. She said,
Hey, like the academy. Hey, he didn't came out like the academy and everything else too. Especially with this right here. This got a whole thing going on. And then and then Potter Paper was in it too. That's something else. Especially with this too. But man, this got a whole thing to it. Like everything, like he said, Rude Boy and everything else too. You got the Rude Boys. Don't come across him and everything else too. Especially with the whole thing, like how everything is just coming and everything else, how he just really just has everything placed it like
like Foden. She said that I'm chosen. I came at a job, I never ran out of motion. Baby girl, don't ask what I'm doing. Bitch, shorty asked where I'm from. I told her I'm Beckton, Southside Newham. 1 minute is pin drop silent, next minute is shooting. No picking and choosing, aim at anything like Calvert Lewin. I put it in drive, I fling that right, I take that strip, that's nothing. That boy got chinged already, he kept on talking, we chinged his coat. What you mean I can't bring the machine? It's coming, end of discussion. Don't play with me, you'll play with your life. There's repercussions. These bullets don't fall from the sky. Everyone knows it was me, they ain't got no proof, but they know what I'm like. Shorty flicked the weave when I stepped in the room and I looked in her eyes. She born in the trenches just like me. We're somewhat alike. I'm driving around in Mayfair and I'm looking for something to buy. I'm riding around this pagan block and I'm looking for something to buy. I don't.
hey, that's a rhyme right there. He said I'm riding around just something to buy, looking around, just something to buy and everything else. And he said he's looking around something to man, especially with that, like, hey, he said, man, I'm just looking around something to buy, like, and then how he switched it up, I'm to something to bygones and everything else too, man, especially how he just made it make sense, like, he was just curving around, especially with the whole thing, Like, man, and he, especially with the whole thing, the lifestyle and everything too, what he said on the life thing, man, that was like, he be having the whole thing just.
Bye. I'm riding around this pagan block and I'm looking for something to bind. I don't care if I'm right or wrong. Hey, yo, rude boy, chat to me nice. Don't play with me, you'll play with your life. Hey, that's word to the wise. It started here and it went round there. It come like a Mexican wave. LV shades and a Rolex, watching the time man step in the place. I heard that it jumped off road. I thought that it wasn't afraid. Then your brethren beat you up and they filmed it. Mesquite, that shit is a shame. That couldn't be me. Something got slapped round there, it could've been H, it could've been me. H just got down too. I got jealous, I got down free. I got deja vu, cause I saw that crime scene there on ITV. And now they're blaming me. My Asian ting is slim but thick, don't care if it's real or BBL. You can talk my ups, even if I die, this beef ain't dead. I'll see you in hell. I got down, got down.
Oof, man. Especially with that. Toosh. He just came from this. Man, he got a whole part to it. That's why I say he's connected. He's well connected on these beats. Like, especially with this, because you would never know what it's coming to.
Deja vu, cause I saw that crime scene there on ITV. And now they're blaming me. My Asian ting is slim but thick, don't care if it's real or BBL. You can talk my ups, even if I die, this beef ain't dead. I'll see you in hell. I got down, and I got down as well when got touched. I was sitting in jail. I got that news, then partied in my cell. Playing with me now, that's a conundrum. That boy should've took a shot harder, cause now that he's dead, these getting Jahannam. I watched that slug go through him. Then after the boy malfunction, that boy was fat, so we done him my favor and gave him a ching instead of a liposuction. These bullets don't fall from the sky. Harder, cause now that he's dead, he's getting Jahannam. I watched that slug go through him. Then after the boy is dead, he's getting Jahannam. I watched that slug go through him. Then after the boy malfunction, that boy was fat, so we done him my favor and gave him a ching instead of a liposuction. These bullets don't fall.
That's wild. They gave him a ching, and boy was just posted right there. He was just posted right there. They gave him a ching and they left him. Man, they left him, man. Especially with this is crazy to see this thing. It's ruthless. Like, especially how it started and how the beginning, like, I feel like it's always the ending of the parts that just be, it be like on some street stuff, some kill street stuff. Like I feel like they just destroyed the beat in the beginning. How it just, like, the first is just the first of the first part. Like, you ain't gonna get nothing too real sketchy, but at the end you're gonna get it real hot. Like,
He's dead, he's getting Jahannam. I watched that slug go through him. Then after the boy malfunction, that boy was fat, so we done him my favor and gave him a ching instead of a liposuction. These bullets don't fall from the sky. Everyone knows those me, they ain't got no proof, but they know what I'm like. Shorty flicked her weave when I stepped in her room and I looked in her eyes. She born in the trenches just like me. We're somewhat alike. I'm driving around in Mayfair and I'm looking for something to buy. I'm riding around this pagan block and I'm looking for something to bind. I don't care if I'm right or wrong. Hey, yo, rude boy, chat to me nice. Don't play with me, you'll play with your life. Hey, that's word to the wise. I'm driving around in Mayfair and I'm looking for something to buy. I'm riding around this pagan block and I'm looking for something to bind. I don't care if I'm right or wrong.
looking for something to bind. Oof. Especially with that.
And I'm looking for something to bind. I don't care if I'm right or wrong. Hey, yo, rude boy, chat to me nice. Don't play with me, you'll play with your life. Hey, that's word to the wise.
Sheesh. I don't care if I'm right or I'm wrong. But man, with this one right here, especially from this, man, this got it again, man. But man, word to the wise and everything goes to, especially when it comes to twin S, it really just be having it going and everything else too. But ain't no telling what's gonna come to the lyrics, because the lyrics, I feel like a lot of these lyrics is just, it just be tossing and turning. Like, it's just like some tables and turning. Like, you would never know what's coming to the whole piece of everything. But especially with this one right here, make sure you guys share, comment, and like.